Hey guys, welcome to the video. Thank you guys for coming back. Very much appreciated as always. I am of course Dareloth, and this is Singleton Dagoth. So recently on the channel I did a poll to see what decks you guys would be interested in seeing next. Um, the poll of course was from decks that I'd be willing to play or decks that are kind of on my mind. So it was a little bit more of a curated list by me, but Singleton Dagoth won second. The first one was Alter Redoran. Um, and I wanted to get this one out as quickly as I could. So this Singleton Dagoth list, I've played a few matches already. It's really fun, but the deck explanation that I did before, for those of you that watch it, was pretty bad. So I'm gonna just try to do it a little bit more justice this time. I don't want to go through the entire thing because 75 cards is, of course, a lot to talk about, but we are playing Singleton, so that means that we're using Siege of Stros-Makai, Mordecai the Deathless, and Set's Masterwork. Siege of Stros-Makai is the main thing that you run this deck for. It's a 10 cost action. If you started the game with no duplicate cards in your deck, play a random creature item, support, and action from your deck. So that is what Singleton is. It literally means you have a single copy of every card that you're running. In Legends, you can run a max of 3 cards um, per type. So you could run like 3 Piercing Twilights, um, 3 Territorial Vipers, 3 Loots. But we're only running one of each, which makes our deck a little bit more expansive in the number of cards, or yeah, I guess the number of cards that we have, but a little bit less focused, I suppose. So the way that they kind of counterbalance that is cards like Siege. The other card that comes second place to Siege of Stros-Makai here is Mordecai the Deathless. So it's a 5/5 for 5, and it has the summon effect of if you started the game with no duplicate cards in your deck, you gain 5 health and restore a rune. Mordecai is super cool. He is one of 2 cards that can restore runes in this game, the other one being uh, the Mechanical Heart, which is kind of a more niche card. So Mordecai is very cool. And Set's Masterwork is the final card. So this one is a 3 cost support, and if you started the game with no duplicate cards in your deck, your cards cost 1 less. So that can be really helpful for us. We're running a decent number of high-end stuff in this list already, so getting a bit of a discount on that will be much appreciated. A lot of the cards in the early game are pretty simple. This deck has a lot of ways to draw cards. So we've got Bandari Opportunist, Rapid Shot, Shadow Shift. Ungolem is kind of draw. Ice Spike is draw. Slime Marshblade is draw. Thieves Guild Recruit is draw. Blood Crazed Daedroth is draw. Elusive Schemer. Spoils of War, kind of the Grey Fox. Fresh Start. We have a lot of different ways in the deck to generate new cards into our hand, which will hopefully be beneficial for us because I don't really want to get behind with a singleton deck ever. And we have so many different ways of drawing cards with the Dagoth colors. We also have some pretty high-end threats, like I mentioned before. We kind of start our list off. I'd say the biggest threat that we have here is Belligerent Giant with the 7/4. This thing can be used as support removal, or it can unsummon something, which are both super awesome effects. And this can be comboed really well with Unstoppable Rage. Same thing with the improvised weapon over here. Breakthrough and Unstoppable Rage go together uh,
Like 2 peas in a pod.
but they're really good together. So improvised weapon can work on really big creatures like, um, where is he? The Bog Lurcher, right here. Improvised weapon works really well on Bog Lurcher, and then Unstoppable Rage because you can do them all on turn 12. And Unstoppable Rage, of course, 8 damage or 8 cost action. A friendly creature deals damage equal to its power to all other creatures in its lane. We also have Thorana. Thorana is a 3/8 for 5, and after you play an action, you shuffle 3 0-cost copies of that action into your deck. Us being a singleton deck, uh, well, with us being a singleton deck, this is a super good way to, add a bit of um, card advantage into our deck. So, and we could even copy in, a few Sieges of Stros Makai if the conditions are correct. We could copy in it would have to be pretty niche conditions to copy in the Red Year, but we could do that. We could copy in Unstoppable Rage, Spirit Knife, Dark Rebirth, really anything. The final thing that I wanted to mention, 2 final things. We have a lot of removal with Lightning Bolt, Drive Mad. I believe I included, yep, Fell the Mighty, Spirit Knife. Rage could technically be the Red Year. All this kind of stuff, really great for removing threats in our way. But the final thing that I wanted to talk about was the Red Mountain. So the Red Mountain is a 4-cost action added with the Tamriel collection. It's an ongoing support, and your creatures with 5 power or more cost 2 less. So that's going to really start coming into effect around our 5-cost creatures. Memory Wraith is going to become a 3, so is Mordecai. Um, let's see, Abner Tharn will become a 4. Um, let's see, Belligerent Giant will become a 5, Grummite will become a 5, Hannibal will become a 5, and Kana will become a 6. I could go on and on. But the Red Mountain is super cool because of that. And when we combo it with Set's Masterwork, which will decrease the cost of all of our cards by 1, and Ascended Sleeper, which is a 3/6 for 6 as a guard. And at the end of your turn, if you have a creature with 5 power or more, reduce the cost of all creatures in your hand by 1. So we have 3 cards that will combo really nicely with giving us a lot of reduced cost on our higher end creatures. I think with all that out of the way, that's the main stuff that I wanted to go over with the deck. So I hope that you guys will indulge me as we get into a few fun matches. And once again, thank you guys for sticking around. I kind of forgot also to be doing questions at the end of this because I liked asking you guys questions for those of you that see it at the beginning here. And I think that instead of a question here, I'm just going to tell you guys one of my plans going forward for the channel. So I've talked about this in the past. I want to continue making Legends videos, of course, because that's why I'd say 99% of you are here. I'm going to continue making Legends videos, but please don't get turned off if I start uploading more frequent Elder Scrolls content that's not just related to Legends. So I have an Elder Scrolls Online playthrough that I haven't updated in a while. I am thinking about getting a little bit more back into that game. So if you see uploads like that arrive on the channel more frequently, don't be concerned. I'm not stopping the Legends stuff. That's just going to hopefully be something that I'm getting more into as the weeks and months go by. And then after ESO, I had this kind of disgusting idea to play every Elder Scrolls game in order after that. Not in order of release, but in order of chronology. So the game after ESO would be Redguard, technically, as you know, it progresses in the timeline. So I know that that's probably something that's super niche, but I have never played Redguard, and I've heard that it's horrible. So that's something on my bucket list for sure. And I think that's probably going to be the next thing that I do. Um, more lore videos will be coming in the future and whatnot. But at this point, I've probably rambled on too long for most people's liking. So I will just shut up and we'll get on with the video. Thank you guys very much, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, we're up against Sceneric 79, the Defiant. They're also on Dagoth, and they are also at rank 9. And they have also got 75 cards. And maybe, if they're like me, they also forgot one of their login rewards this month already. So they're not going to be getting uh, the monthly card, because I always seem to do that. Getting an early Bandari Opportunist is huge here. Poke him and get another one into our deck. And potentially, if he doesn't have anything, to counter this, then we might get our discounted Spoils of War. But with him being, oh, that's good too. With him being on Dagoth, that's my big hope, is that he's not able to get cards that are low, because Dagoth cards are usually pretty high in cost. Okay, so he's going to crack a rune for that. I think I'm actually going to Crushing Blow this. Now he probably has something. He probably has something that he can play down now that he's at 3 Magicka, because it seems like he's got some pretty high cost cards. So now's where we're going to have to actually kind of kick it into high gear and backpedal, maybe defensively. Not quite sure. Okay, that's pretty good. We'll just get the Set's Masterwork down and hope he doesn't roll Dishnik Archer or Vicious Dreg. He's reading it too, so that's interesting. Whenever a card is in green, if it's got a green outline around it, that means that your opponent is hovering over it with their mouse or with their finger if you're on mobile.
Let's see your fighting skills.
Okay, Battlefield Scrounger
Let's make the ancestors
played against
proud.
nothing is pretty interesting. There's my own Dishnikyal Archer. Now, I could just charge into this with an Underworld Vigilante. I don't know if that's the right play. I think just Spoils of War here is okay. And Reachman Shaman is not too bad. This is telling me that he's on something somewhat dangerous for me, for my health. Maybe running some kind of item Dagoth. Although Battlefield Scrounger is just a pretty decent card in and of itself. The reason that I played the Reachman Shaman, we're getting no value from it right now because it only affects other creatures with its ability, but I wanted to use the one Magicka that I had.
I'll be ready for them.
Okay.
Let's make the ancestors proud.
I'm going to guess that he is... That's pretty good. That kind of changes my whole idea here. Because I want to do... I want to do this. Well, should I do it? I want to use Blackhand Messenger, then a Night to Remember to kill this. And then after this kills my Reachman Shaman, I can play Dishnikyal Archer on this and kill it. Or I could just play Ankano. But I think I like this idea. I think it's worth the Night to Remember. Because I don't want this on the board anymore. We've got enough cards to be able to do something about this, and yeah, I'm happy enough with it. And if he doesn't attack this, then this thing will become a 1/3, which isn't bad. Skilled Blacksmith. Okay, so we were right. He is on item Dagoth. Okay, perfect. So I hope he attacks this. If he doesn't, we'll be kind of in trouble. Okay, we're in trouble. We're kind of in trouble. So what I need now is... Actually, we're not in any trouble, because I just play Underworld Vigilante, then this is fine. Do that. Dishnikyal. Pokes him. And I still don't think I want to fight him. Another big thing that I forgot in that horrible, horrible deck explanation that I did is the Red Mountain is a card that we run in this list.
The hunter becomes the
That was a
hunted.
mistake.
He didn't play anything, which I noticed. We'll play Ungolem, I think.
The black hand sees all.
I think that's fine. And then maybe Mechanar, just to use all my Magicka.
Hold my creation. The perfect life.
Ooh, this is an interesting combo. Queen Baron Zaya or Leaf Lurker. I think we'll go with the Queen Baron Zaya. It seems like the safer option. But I do like Leaf Lurker. And we do have a pretty good board against him. It does seem like he forgot to play on his last turn. He might be playing on mobile and his thumb slipped on the button. It's happened to me before. Sometimes you just have a brain slip too. So we've got 5, 10, 13. Yeah, I'm not super concerned with this guy. Ooh, and the Gray Fox. That could be used to get a really, like, cheeky lethal on him. If we pull out the Assassin's Bow or Battlefield Scrounger, both could do fine. So I'm wondering now about what to do. It's either Tazcad. It's probably Tazcad, because what did I say we had? 13. 8 plus 5, yeah, 13. If I add 8 to that, it's 21. Let's just attack him. Yeah.
The hunter
We'll
becomes the
attack like
hunted.
this.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Okay. Is there a way to get lethal that I'm not seeing? I don't think so. So we'll just go like this. Because next turn we have Ancano. If he has like a snake tooth necklace, which is what I am running in this deck, might be a little bit more annoying. Not as simple as just laying down Ancano, but pretty simple nonetheless. Okay, and we're waiting. Hopefully Sean Rick is still here. Nope. Comedic timing, folks.
You are the victor.
Oh, he left. I was just sitting on my phone. I was going to do a jump cut, but he just seemed to have left. Okay. Easy first win. Okay, we're up against MN Wet Dog, or maybe MNW Et Dog. Who knows? Humans are pattern seekers. Could be any kind of pattern those words are in. He's on a 100 card Empire deck, the Jack of Trades, at rank 12. It is still early in the season though, so could have just started here and not really played a whole lot of ranked. So one detail that I love about the Gray Fox card is that it's typeless, because even though you can look at him in this card and you can kind of tell as an observer, like someone who's not an Elder Scrolls NPC, you can tell that he's a Imperial by looking at him. But in the actual lore of the Gray Fox, his identity is like completely shrouded. So if he were to take the mask off right in front of you, you would forget that you were just looking at the Gray Fox. You would just see him as some normal citizen. So he's really like obscured, which is very, very interesting. I love the Gray Fox. Obviously, it's what my channel is based around. Dareloth, Emmer Dareloth, was the original thief of the Cowl of Nocturnal. Okay, he's playing this down with pretty much 0 value. Since we have 4 Magicka, we'll play the Schemer first. And I think we'll just wait. It's okay with me. One of these guys might die. Or both. Both could die. Piercing Javelin's fine to see here, because we do have Daggerfall Mage, and we actually have the Gray Fox to be able to pull that back, so I'm actually pretty pleased with that. And I think in the next turn or two, I'm going to get Gray Fox down and grab that Javelin. So far, we're looking good. I don't know what he has in his hand, but
The watch is mine.
okay, that's fine. Does he have, like... Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think it's still Gray Fox. That combo is annoying to deal with. I mean, we do have Spirit Knife for that. Could be fine. Wow. We don't really... I guess we do have Spirit Knife for it still. That's wild. I would like to get Traven down when I use Spirit Knife, but like... I think just completely killing this thing would demoralize him, because he's put so many resources into that. Set's Masterwork is pretty good to get early. I think I do want to get that Javelin out, though. That would be nice. If he adds 1 more power to this at any point, we can fell the Mighty on it, though, so that's pretty cool.
Standing by.
And somehow we are playing against Token Imperial, which is something that I rarely have the pleasure of playing against. Although I remember the last time that I played against this, it did not go well for me. Okay, if we get the red year in the next few turns while Ancano is alive, we literally win if these guys are still out here. I have a feeling a fervor is going to come down soon, but I'm not certain. Imperial Siege Engine. Yeah, that's a lot of damage, but we have Fell the Mighty. Messes up my plans a little bit, but not too badly. Do that. I could play Tome, although Tome would do too much breakthrough damage to him, and then he would start drawing cards, which is something that we don't want. We'll lay down the Set's Masterwork, and I'll play Ungolem over here. And we should be just chilling. We should be good. Again, I don't know what he's running over there in the rest of his hand. I don't know what could possibly be... Oh, he's probably got Edict if he's looking at that. I don't know what could possibly be in his hand still. Okay, so Edict makes us say goodbye to that, but that's okay. Dark Anchor. What on earth are you doing?
Boy, have you lost your mind, because I'll help you find it.
What? He's got to be playing like High Hrothgar then. High Hrothgar tokens?
You can't defeat me.
That's weird, man. That is bizarro. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to... Yeah, gonna have to break a prophecy. Or pop a rune, whatever you want to call it. And something about this really unsettles me. But I think we're just gonna play against it like this. I'm gonna get my siege out. And we're gonna see how it goes. I'm fine losing Ancano here. That's okay. Okay. When you draw a creature, transform it into a random Daedra. That is so weird to be running that. It's so bizarre. We do have Grey Fox Javelin, though, at any point. And that'll really come out of nowhere and surprise him, I think. Although maybe not as much as this has surprised me. He's playing the Daedra. Also, you can look up here at the cost before you see the card, and you can see like how much it costs to play. I do that all the time. That wasn't the Daedra, though. Does this give everything -2? Okay, it gives a creature -2. Alright. Alright. We've been really high in card total this whole time. I am somewhat worried about what the hell that card is. I wasn't thinking, though, that when I made this list, there would be too much draw in it, but it actually it actually does have a fair amount of card draw in it. So MN Wet Dog is going to play his Sower of Revenge on us. Wow. So I need to get one of my draw cards activated soon. So let's see here. We could do Rapid Shot on this. I don't mind the Attuned Tremora so much. This is just silly, though. Siege of Strauss Mackay could be good. It really could be. But we have to kind of decide what to do here. I think we're going to do the Grey Fox. Then we're going to do Piercing Javelin. Onto this. Then we'll see what we draw. Red Mountain. Very good. That, and that. Okay, cool. And then we'll see what he drew, I guess. Ebon Heart. Seething Flesh Golem. That's a good one. That's a good one. If I could get Hannibal down and then Siege, that'd be insane, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be crazy to see? I don't think I've ever seen that. That'd be nuts. Well, we could pull this edict out, and that would be cool. I think that'd be fine. We'll... This is weird. This is such a weird thing to be playing against.
See you later.
How about we hit him, and then we play Dark Rebirth,
Just forget about seeing me.
and then we get the Edict. Then we do this. And then we do this. And then we're good. We could still lose. Well aware of that. That's also tough to look at. Okay. Did I play Siege? I don't know. I don't know if I do.
See you later.
Yeah, let's go for this. And this, and this, and this. Okay, please no prophecy. And also, please no, what's the card? Please no A New Era, please no Alien Guardians. Come on. I hate when people do this. I hate when the card is just hovering here. It just makes me so anxious. Play something. Literally anything. Literally anything. Okay, 9. He's got a 9 cost. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Okay, Raise Dead's fine.
Be gone or forfeit your life.
Oh, God. Oh, no. This has gotten out of control. Tazcat, though. Tazcat's good. This has gotten a little out of control. So I'll tell you what we need. We need to play Siege. Belligerent Giant is pretty good. Get rid of this. Get the Snake Tooth Necklace on... Oh, well, that's unfortunate. We'll get it on Hannibal. Play the College. Oh, there's the red yurt.
Butterfingers.
Fuck. I didn't mean to play that, but... Yeah, because he didn't learn. That sucked. I didn't mean to play that, because I wanted Hannibal to shuffle through, but we did need to... We did need for that to happen. Okay, so what can we do now? Now that we bungled that. Get a guard. Okay. Got the red year off, though. That is what I wanted, but I wanted to attack with Hannibal first. But I needed the red year to happen, so... And I've got too many cards.
Chimeric spirit of the sky.
Okay, that's tough. Check this shit out, though. Check this shit out. Got that. That. Oh, that's great. That is good. We're gonna keep on fighting. We'll see. I really wanted to get that Hannibal, though. Really wanted to get that off. Prophecy and Guard. Okay. With the Fervor, we do have Dismantle, though. Ooh, thank God. That's appreciated that he would do that. I don't know why he would do that, but that is awesome. Okay, we need this, 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 this. Also, I'm not trying to ignore Max Martel. I appreciate that he's watching the game, but I need to be kind of tuned in here. So we need this. Each player gains 2 magicka could be good. Draw an item or support. What support did I lose? I lost a support, didn't I? I lost Set's Masterwork. At this point in the game, I feel like, well, I don't know. I'll grab Excavate. Why not? Get this down. And I'll get this down. And we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I really need a drain creature. That's fine to see.
How can I serve?
But I really, really, really need a drain creature. Oh, thank God.
You have my
That was
gratitude.
an intense match. Wow. Okay, we're up against a Argonian guest here. They are on Spellsword, which I've naively said Spellsword is usually tokens before, but that's just an idiotic thing to say because usually people are running dragons. So Argonian guest might be on the pre-made dragon list because they are, of course, I can't speak because they're. Bleh. So the Argonian guest here, they may be on the pre-made dragon spell sword list because they are a guest, so maybe they're newer to the game. Not sure. Getting down a turn 3 unstable madman will be good. I hope. Yep, so he's on dragons because that's what you do. It's just how people play. I really don't like this thing being down. He shouldn't have a... Well, no, he's got Karthspire that he can play next, but I already kind of bungled it, so... can't really kill this thing efficiently, so we'll just buff this guy up a little bit. Dragon Priest Mask is not super ideal to see here. Oh, Revered Guardian, that's what I was thinking of. But the Karthspire Scourge is also a card that exists. Getting down Aldora could be good. The earlier the better, basically, for her. Man, I really hate wasting a Cliff Racer on that. Oh well. So he's going to have to address this. And there's the Karthspire. Oh boy. What kind of 0 cost is he looking at here? Suppress. Okay. I can at least play Dishnikel Archer. And hopefully this guy is somewhat running out of steam. But yeah, we're going to have to do this to preserve ourselves here. Maybe Aldora, Queen Baron Zaya is the next play. I think that makes sense. Or Hand of Dagoth could be pretty good. Why don't we do... this could really mess everything up, though. I'll play... Oh, man. The thing is, I know that he's got huge threats coming my way eventually, so I need to be kind of smart with what I do here. I think sacrificing Aldora with a Queen Baron Zaya is fine. He'll have to decide which of these is... Well, if he wants to use a Javelin, he'd do it over here, and then... Yeah, I don't know. Devour. Super cool. Okay. Good old Devour. Why not get down... I could see a cause for Hand of Dagoth. I could see one for Hannibal. Do a Hand of Dagoth. I'm playing it over here because I can always... Never mind. But we got that out of his hand, and he broke my rune, so that's cool. Hannibal, Slime Marsh Blade, pretty good. Hopefully he doesn't have another Suppress or another Mute. Or I guess just a Mute in general, as he hasn't played his yet, but I'm almost certain it's in his deck. Snowhawk, not great to see. Honestly, none of this has been very good to see. College could be pretty good though. Let's see what we get from College. Silence a creature, then give it 2/0. Not actually something I'm super into, but could be okay. Because we'd silence this, or this. Which one? Why not? I'll take it, I guess. Because I do have Corpus Disease and then Dark Rebirth, and I wonder if Hannibal would learn Dark Rebirth after I play it. Or what would go on. Let's do this for science. So this is a... What is this normally? A 3/5? This is a 1/6. So if I do... Is this a good idea? This doesn't even feel like a good idea anymore. Yeah, I don't like any of this anymore. Why not like this? Corporus, Crushing Blow. We'll get those back because Hannibal's cool. And then I'll hit this, and we'll see what happens.
You took a wrong turn, stranger.
Okay, destroying my college. Hurts my feelings, but it's not the end of the world. That is a 5/7. Not cool. Snake Tooth Necklace keeps me not alive, unfortunately. There's no summon effects on board, and there's no way for me to draw. So maybe what we do is a Dark Rebirth on Hannibal after this. He's learned Corpus Disease and Crushing Blow. I think this does need to die. Dark Rebirth could be awesome here. Definitely keeps me alive. Let's go for Dark Rebirth.
I will cleanse the dark stain of necromancy from Dareloth.
And then I'll keep Corpus. And I'll Crushing Blow this. And I'll play a Bog Lurcher over here. And I'll play... Do I play Corpus again? I don't think so. I think we're good. And did Hannibal... I didn't even check to see. I think he may have learned Crushing Blow because I played it again.
Training is over. It's time.
Okay, he's ignoring that, interestingly. Drive Mad is really good to get. That could kill his Parthenax when he lays it down. Okay, we're not completely lost. We're just kind of lost. Schemer's pretty good. He doesn't know that I have the Snake Tooth. That'll probably affect his morale. We'll do Snake Tooth there. Kill that. Gain a bunch of health. I'll lay the orb down. And we'll see what we pull. Regini Highwayman. I like it. Get that over there. And I could close call this. Just to learn something else, but don't really need to. I don't want to hit face either. So we're just going to play like that. Probably should have played Drive Mad somewhere in there. But I'm kind of, I mean, I've liked to play with... Wait. Why would you silence that? Bro. Interesting. Well, since it's already been silenced, I'll just buff it up to a 4/2. And now he's down to 1 card. I really do want to keep this for Parthenax. The Red Year, though, pretty good. Iron Scale Dragon, also pretty good. Let's play down our Schemer first. That's also good. Deals with kind of what's going on over here. But I think Iron Scale is good. I just got a message on Steam. 2 messages on Steam. 3 messages on Steam. Not sure if those will show up on the recording or not, but it was just my friend asking me about some game. Okay, Dragon Priest Mask could be... Ooh. Okay, I like what's going on here. I'm going to use my final charge of Orb. Treeminder, pretty decent. I could use Treeminder Dragon Priest Mask to buff some stuff up, but what I really like here... Again, I'm not going to hit him. We're going to unsummon this guy. We're going to play the Dragon Priest Mask here. Draw another card. Get Mechanar, which is pretty good. And I'm going to play the Treeminder, and then we're not going to hit him. So we're at 13 Magicka now, so is he. What did he use to boost his Magicka? I don't even remember. I also don't remember if I checked how many cards he was on at the beginning. But it looks like he was on about 50. I'm going to play Fighters Guild. I have a feeling this might be his Parthenax or Alduin, but I'm going to play Mechanar. Okay, the Grey Fox and a Treeminder. I think we definitely want the Grey Fox there. If this is his Alduin, that sucks. But we do have Drive Mad plus the Grey Fox to steal it. Okay, I think it's about time that we start hitting him now. So, boom, boom, boom. Fresh start, always good. There's Tazcad and Fell the Mighty, so I think we're doing okay. To avoid Dawn's Wrath, I'll play that. And Shadow Shift is a cheeky card, so we'll keep hold of that. Could save us later on. He's looking at something. Okay, Hive Defender I like to see, because that means that he doesn't have, or he's unable to play anything too huge. That is annoying, though, and that Armorer actually needs to go. Belligerent Giant, pretty good. Does that provide us with a way for lethal? Something has to here, right? Tazcad doing Breakthrough. Let's see, Fell the Mighty, Tazcad, right? This is 9? Yeah, that's lethal. Just looked like a lethal kind of board state. Good game. Glad that we didn't have to deal with any of the usual chicanery.
This chicanery?
But it was a decent match. Okay, we're up against Chunitsa, which is another Spellsword deck, oddly. I feel like I usually don't play against Spellsword decks. This person has the tag of the Sadist, though, so that makes me think they're kind of funny. Because I feel like I should run that half the time, the decks I play. Yeah, good tag. They're on a 50-card deck, I don't remember. Or no, sorry, 58-card deck. I was going to say, I don't remember if I said that yet, which apparently I didn't. Okay, do I want to get another Reachman Shaman out on turn 2? Maybe. Maybe I do, but we're going to hold on to it for a minute. Okay, another cool Lawkeeper. Very cool. Hand of Dagoth seems alright here. So I will play the Reachman Shaman because we have Hand of Dagoth coming up next. Forward camp. Okay, so this might be support spell sword, which is a deck that I've never played myself because I am too poor in Elder Scrolls Legends terms to own a forward camp. I think I have one.
You took a wrong turn, stranger.
We'll see what they play. Okay, that's fine. This is going to become a 6/4 with ward. I love seeing the early red year here. And I don't know if we use Dismantle on this. Who supports cost 1 less. I don't know. Fel the Mighty could be good on this though, so I think I'm going to do it. Dismantle, I want to see if he's doing Parthenax, because if he is, Dismantle is going to be really good for that. If he isn't, or at least if it doesn't look like he is, which it doesn't look like he is, Dismantle could be very good here. We'll play Blighted Werebat looking kind of good though. Let's do Dismantle, and I'll hit him for a bit. And I'm going to Shadow Shift this over. Fear Totem as well. I could bump this into my hand and then put it back down, but I don't really know what good that does me. So we'll hold on to our turn here. I bet that he swings in like this or like this. Conjurer's Spirit. So that's probably what I should have gotten rid of. Can't fully block me though, so that's nice. We do have a bit of a health advantage. He's not playing a Pilfer deck, so having more health than him here is going to be important. We'll get that down. Play a Blighted Werebat over here, I think. And we'll see if we can withstand all of his shenanigans. Mechanical Heart. I was just talking about this. It's a pretty fun card. If he ever plays Edict, we're going to have to pull that with the Grey Fox and then destroy one of those. She's going to summon 2 more creatures. It's pretty cool. So we can either kill this, which I think is what we're going to do. Cliff Racer's good. So I need to kill this. That just has to happen. Then Cliff Racer onto this, maybe. Or... Cliff Racer. Boom. Hand of Dagoth into this. Close call. I'm going to keep the Hand of Dagoth. And so he does have more cards on board than I do. And he does have more cards in hand than I do. But I don't think that this is the end of the world here. Did play Disciple of Namira though, that sucks. Okay. This feels like maybe the type of deck that you would run Journey in. But I'm not sure. I think I'll play my Hand of Dagoth back because he knows that I have it, so there's no point in keeping it for too long, and it might induce some form of removal. Necromancer's Amulet, pretty annoying. Soul Tear, also pretty annoying because he's going to get his Cygnus Standard Bearer back. Or that, yeah, that keeps his engine going. Okay, Disciple needs to go. Dwarven Armaments. That's pretty funny. Yeah, why not? Get a 10-10. Or this could be pretty funny just to do the red year now, right? Because I have a warded up creature, so why not? I'm gonna do it. He's gonna gain a bunch of health, but it doesn't really matter to me. We're at 41, he's at 23. I think the red year hopefully helped out there. I'm glad we got rid of his forward camp as well. That was pretty important. Gonna deal 3 damage to me. Again, don't really care because we do have Ascended Sleeper we could play. So we go like this. Kill Lydia. And then we crack our ring, play Ascended Sleeper, and we get a discount on our Grey Fox, which he still does not know that I have. But yeah, this deck is a little bit hard to counter. Did he just end his turn? Right there? Okay, looks like he did. Dishnik Yal could be used to destroy any one of these. I think the one that makes the most sense is the Mechanical Heart, seeing as we are about to kill him. So we'll lay this down, pop that. I could do a Night to Remember. If I was smart, I actually would have done that. He does have a Crushing Blow that I could potentially steal for lethal. Yeah. But if I was smart, I would have played the Dishnik Yal over here, and then I would have done a Night to Remember and gotten rid of his Necromancer's Amulet, because he is going to gain a little bit of health. It's okay, though. Should be. Anyway, I say that it's okay. I don't know if it will be. It's a 4 cost something. He's playing his Mundus Stone down. Odiniran Necromancer brings back a guard, probably. The, yeah, cool Lawkeeper. Rolls lethal on that as well, but that is not going to be enough. Shouldn't be anyway. Yeah, not enough. Okay, a little bit. Oh, that sucks. Oh, but doesn't matter. In fact, we can just go like this. Go boom. Oh, hold on. Fear Totem. Do that. And Ancano. Okay, ended the game at 71 health. It was a little bit nerve-wracking, honestly. I did not want him to get all set up, but we pulled through. We made it. 2 Spellsword decks back-to-back. Got the win. Okay, it's the 3rd Spellsword deck in a row.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
That's super weird. Did like somebody release a Spellsword video recently? I don't know. That's odd. I'm going to keep the Zivilai Warlord. We got Hand of Dagoth and Fresh Start. Not the best hand in the world, but we do have plenty of 1s, 2s, and 3s that we could draw. Or Underworld Vigilante. That's also something that we have in our deck. Weaston is on a 64 card Spellsword deck. Did I feel like I'm getting like Alzheimer's. Did I say that already? Not sure. Okay, so this seems like maybe hand buff is what I'm reading here. Maybe a little bit of hand buff Spellsword, which I'm cool with. I think that's fine. Getting a lot of the incorrect part of our deck, though. Hand buff basically is exactly what it sounds like. Also, it's just a deck focused on buffing cards in your hand before you play them. I played it in my deck that was focused on the Falling Wizard, the Surviving Wizard list. That's annoying. Thankfully, we have pretty good cards to counter this, I think. Set's Masterwork is good. I think that getting down Hand of Dagoth will be beneficial here. If he plays a Javelin on me, that's going to suck. Yep, that sucks. It's just how I predicted. It does, in fact, suck. Zivilai Snake-Tooth Necklace could be something that we play and just ignore this Ald Valathi, which is something I don't want to do, but we may have to. And by we may have to, I mean we will have to. We're down 2 runes, so at this point I'm happy to get a little bit of health back. Although I don't like that this thing is getting a lot of rallies off. So I may play Underworld Vigilante to kill this. And because he's rallied onto this, that's actually good for me because I can play Fell the Mighty here. Unstoppable Rage would be great with a Belligerent Giant. So maybe that's something we set up for. Can't really set up for it too easily though. Play Set's Masterwork first. Fell the Mighty. I do really like having at least a creature on the board, so I'm going to use my loot on that. See if we can get rid of this. We're running out of options very quickly. I don't believe I have a lethal creature in the deck. Spine of Elder's Blood. Yup. Yup. Okay. Because of this, I can't do a whole lot. We'll see. How about we try, like... Here, this is an idea. Belligerent Giant bumps this back into his hand. I'll deal some damage to him. Should have done that first. But I'm going to bump that back into his hand because it's really, really annoying. And then hopefully he'll just play it back down again. And I can play Unstoppable Rage. Okay. That was something I was so, like, not prepared for. What the hell? This is getting really bad. I'm going to be honest. We're going to have to sacrifice something. Play Dismantle here. And yeah, I mean, this is awful. This is really, really awful. We drew the worst cards that we could have. I'm glad we got Set's Masterwork, but that's like not super helpful. What I need is this Blighted Werebat Unstoppable Rage combo. Are you serious? Okay, so here comes Tullius. 4/4 Tullius. Yeah, this sucks. Please hit me at least. That would... Nope. Okay, he's got 6, plus 5. He's got 11. We have 17 health. I'm going to play Blighted Werebat and Fresh Start. Decent cards, actually. I wish I could play Fighter's Guild and Wardcrafter, but I cannot. If I could get a discount on Dagoth, that would really save my ass here. Discounted Grummite. Double discounted, actually. This Ald Valathi has been controlling the entire match. Okay, buffs up his Tullius. Nice. It's okay. That's okay. So long as another one of his creatures doesn't die. Cool, we'll keep that. Yeah, Unstoppable Rage, Fighter's Guild. I think is going to have to be the play. Yep. Okay. Boom. Tullius gets the buff, though. That's really, really unfortunate. So, we could play Fear Totem on him. Don't quite like that. Actually, really don't like that. I feel like if I play a Fighter's Guild Recruit, it's going to get Javelined or Edicted or something like that. But I can't really risk taking that much more damage. We do have the Red Year at some point. How many cards do we have left? 53. That's pretty low odds. That is literally a 1 in 53 chance that we get that. So, what do we do now? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll just play the Fighter's Guild, whatever. Gain a little bit more health. I feel like it's going to die by something stupid, but that's the risk we're going to have to take. Yeah, gets silenced. Then kills this. If we get our Dwarven Armaments, we can kill that. He's really buffed something crazy high in his hand. Oh, frick you, man. I'm trying to make my videos more PG. Not really that PG, but like, you know, I'm hoping they don't get demonetized. Man, why does everybody, like, guys,
Stop it. Get some help.
you don't have to throw dragons in every deck, man, or shouts in every deck. He's probably, well, he wouldn't buff up his Solitaire. It's got to be Call Dragon, right? So Grummite could get rid of Call Dragon, I guess. I have to hope. He doesn't even have an action in his hand. He's just using this as a guard. Wow, what a play. Okay, close call. This back into my hand. Play this. Play this. Play this. I'm ignoring this lane. I'm trying to use the Fear Totem to bump something back into his hand that's already been buffed. That's the goal. He can kill his own creature by crashing it into my Grummite. Get Tullius to an 11-6. The thing about Tullius and using the Fear Totem, though, is that when it goes back into his hand, it's going to become a 2-2 again, but it's going to summon more creatures. And I don't want to deal with any more creatures on the board than I have to. I really need the red year. Oh god, what was that? Okay. So now the red year doesn't even help against anything. Gets that for free. Kills his Tullius. Doesn't even care. Again, doesn't even care. Well, we'll kill this, draw something. We get a Knight to Remember. Kill this. See what he pulls. He was hoping to pull Tullius, I think. Do that. Oh, this sucks. College of Winterhold. Rapid Shot. Corpus Disease. Doesn't really reset what he's doing here. Blackmail. Maybe Rapid Shot. I don't know. I need something. Rapid Shot that. Oh, thank God. Thank you. If he's got another Solitaire in his hand, though... Well, no, he shouldn't. Unless it's this, because I used my guy on him. Okay, Undying Dragon. Sucks to see. Spine of Elder's Blood. Also sucks to see, but we do have 2 more actions coming up for free. It's going to be a 2 and a 3 cost with College. Stand, Watch, Betray. Okay, Barrelzar's Tinkering. I like that. I also like Finish Off. I think I like Barrelzar's Tinkering more. Throw down Mechanart. See if we can get one of his cool cards. Determined Supplier being a 5/8 guard, or Cliff Racer being a 5/8 with charge. I like the Cliff Racer. And I will see what we get with this. Deal 4 damage. Yeah, screw that thing. I can't risk taking any more damage. Yeah. No can do. I'm going to throw my Green Pact over there. We still hold on to our Fear Totem. He has 5 cards somehow. Ebonheart Oracle. That also sucks. He's going to get that. I'm guessing. Oh, he just gets his dude back. Okay. That's fine. 5/8 with charge. Pretty good. Clockwork Dragon. The red year has to be our next pull. Otherwise, we die. Yep, that's not it. What is this? Deal 2 damage to your opponent. Nope, not going to help. Stone throw, not really going to help either. I do have a 6 on board though. It's not going to help at all. I could deal, what is this, deal 4 damage? Could deal 4 damage to this. Okay, I'm gonna have to spend some time thinking here. We do a Fear Totem, we bump this back into our hand, it becomes a 6. We gain the effect of dealing 4 damage. We deal 4 damage to this. Then... No, we deal 4 damage to this. How does this work again? Deal 1 damage to all other. Other is the key word there. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta go. Deal damage. We're gonna preload moves is what it's called, where if our turn timer is getting low, we have to just do it. This needs to go. We play a Night to Remember. We don't have enough magicka to do what I wanted to do, but we do this. And then we kill... What do? We do have enough time now to think about it. We kill this. We don't mind if he gets more health gain. We just simply can't have him have that much damage on the board. Now we have a clean slate, but we don't have any way to bump stuff back into his hand anymore. We do have the Cliff Racer to deal with both of these. Zumag Foom becomes a Mudcrab Merchant. We'll see what we get in our hand. Could be good. Maybe. I love that that's the card that he pulled. So he just got that from... We got Shrine Guardian? Are you kidding me? That's wild. That really sucks. Hrothgar gives 1/1. Give a creature 1/1. Okay, we're gonna have to do like this. There. And Ascended Sleeper over here. Get a discount on everything. Okay.
The things they'll do to their corpses. Did you hear that?
I can't believe I'm still in this game. This is insane to me. He might as well swing unless he has a guard or something.
The watch is
Okay.
mine.
Alright, so I do have Stone Throw for any of these. Stone Throw's good on this. Break into this. Do this. I could play Tazcad. That feels super risky. I want to get some stuff down
From the narrow baron.
in both lanes. The Hrothgar will go onto himself, I think. Man, my heart is pounding, fellas. Heart is pounding. Still have not found Mordecai. Still have not found Siege. I mean, we're at 43 cards. We should have found... Oh, that's good. So he's not going to gain any health from that. I don't know if he realized. He's going to buff something in his hand. Probably done that very strategically. Ooh. Cliff Racer. On that. Gains no health. I could get his Undying Dragon, his Piercing Javelin. I mean, we're super low health. So I don't know what would be better, just hard removal, or Tullius even is looking good to me right now. Like, literally anything would be beneficial to have. I know that he's got more javelins. That's a fact. He just hasn't found them yet. I'm going to hit him. Oh, I like having the power of holding a Piercing Javelin. This could be an incorrect call. but I like the power of him knowing that I have one. And now we have the Grey Fox down, so we will... There's Alduin. Okay. So this thing's been buffed onto... how many times? Just once. Oh, 5 times. I see that. Well, the unfortunate thing, guys, is that he's gonna revive it with the Solitaire in his hand, so we can't do a whole lot against it. That is the unfortunate thing. Oh, Fated Wraith. Okay, so maybe not the Solitaire in his hand, but he does certainly have something he can play to get that back. I almost wholeheartedly guarantee it. Mordecai. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, we gain a rune and some health. That's huge. Get Tazcat down. He's going to die pretty quickly, but... oh, it's good to have this man out here. Gets a pretty substantial buff. Probably throws the Fated Wraith into that. That's what I would do. Then he hits face. Gets breakthrough, not the end of the world. There's Parthenax. Come on, guys. Like, why would anyone play this game with people, like, playing these decks? I wouldn't... If I had not played this already and, like, been a fan of it, if I saw people, the way that they play this game today, I wouldn't play this game. It's impossible to recruit people to play this. Yeah, I mean, it's the same as last video. Like, Parthenax generates Solitaire to infinitely revive himself. That's so dumb. And now he's got this. Yeah, I mean, what do you do? You don't do anything. You can't do anything. I'm dead. I am quite literally dead here. If I don't draw some kind of a prophecy, which I don't think any of my prophecies could save me here. Lightning Bolt's not going to save me. I might just kill myself if I get a Lightning Bolt. Okay, so he wants to screw around. He gets rid of my Mordecai. Yeah, and then there's Alduin. Either Alduin or Kalgron Teed, I'd imagine. Maybe Dark Seducer. Okay, Dark Seducer it is. So he wants to screw around. If I... oh, there's... oh! Okay, well, we're technically still in it because this guy's messing around. What shouts did he play? He played a Solitaire. He played a Call of Valor. So that means that he likely still has another Solitaire, or another shout in his hand that he can play. Yeah. And that's nuts that he can do that. Forward camp. Hi, Hrothgar. Okay. Galen the Shelterer. I don't know what he's doing. Dagothar is here to help us stay alive a little bit. Sky Shard, of course. Got to play Mega Greed in your whatever this is list.
A spy?
Oh, Caius? Interesting.
I'm just an old man with a schooner pride.
Didn't quite get it. I'm
I'll do what I can.
very, very confused about what's going on. Another word wall. I think my opponent's just allowing me to think that I'm still in the game. Drain Vitality. That's his card. Okay. So he's going to hit me with Galen. He doesn't hit me with Galen. That's odd. That really nerfs our health gain, though. So maybe he's not just stringing me along. Do this. Back to 12. There's nothing I could do, man. This is unfortunate. I need... Yeah, I don't know.
What secrets do you seek?
What can she do for me? Nothing, really. Need 3s, 2s, or 1. Like, I don't think any of this would have helped. Maybe should have played the Ice Spike first, because our next thing could be the Dwarven Armaments. But it doesn't really matter. Let's see, what was it? It's a Reachman Shaman. Okay, well, that really was disappointing. But, oh well, it's a good showcase. It's a good showcase of how this game is. I mean, all that it takes is one of those dragons, and you're just done. But we did have a pretty poor draw, I can't lie about that. Okay, we're up against Thargame on Warrior, thank God. I did not want to play against Spellsword Dragons anymore. Okay, the Red Year, man, screw it. I'm keeping this hand. Screw it. Warrior could be Orcs, which I hate to see, and I seem to never have an answer for them, so Wardcrafter.
I'm not here to hurt you.
Okay, it's Beast form. This can also kind of spiral, though.
Watch yourself now.
So this guy's not going to be able to do much by himself.
You left me no choice.
I do like Beast form. I think it's a fun effect.
Face me, you
Just establish stuff immediately. And we can maybe take a turn off. Thornwell Terror is gone. Grimshield Brother, probably one of the better cards. One of the better Beast form cards. At least in my opinion. It's one that I like more. I don't know if it's necessarily better. The Whiterun Protector... Oh, that one's really good too. Okay. He is going to break a rune and get a card. But if I can get some health gain on him, that should be pretty good. Grimshield Brother is gonna kind of level up, I suppose. See what he lays down. More cool. I'm fine with that. Buffs the more cool up. But we can actually, now that we've got Shadow Shift, it's even better. We can play Territorial Viper on this. Blighted Werebat there. And then I could Shadow Shift that over. I'm gonna attack him. Actually, I shouldn't have attacked him. I broke one of his runes. But yeah, I actually am gonna Shadow Shift that over. I'm gonna force him out of the Shadow Lane and retain my Drain creature. Because we have Ancano coming up next. And of course the Red Year coming up soon as well. Earthbone Spinner destroys my hopes and dreams. Treasure Hunter is just gonna die. It's what he's gonna have to do. It's what he was born to do. And then now he's probably got something, right? How about we play Mechanar down? But he probably has something to... Ooh. I like Blood Dragon. Blood Dragon actually maybe should have been included into this. Although I'm tempted to choose Unstable Madman because it already has 5 or more power. So I'm curious what would happen when it's an Abomination, you know? I don't know. I'm going to do that. That one's more adventurous. And I don't want to waste the Ebon Thread Cloak. That would be stupid. We do have Ancano for anything that he plays. That should do something. Yeah. But I think we're just... Oh, that sucks. We're just going to try to wait. Nice. That's very good. Shadow Mirror on this, and Kano on that. Yep. And Kano blasts you away. Shadow Mirror, Mechanar. We're good. We are good. And we have the red year coming up. If I can get Ankano to survive, that'd be pretty sweet. Rothgar Forge. Okay. Okay. I'm going to play the Unstable Madman and the Ebon Thread Cloak on Ankano. That's the new plan. It's pretty good. Pretty good move. Okay. Ebon Thread Cloak. Unstable Madman. Not even going to hit him. Just going to wait. So the Abomination actually does transform into an Unstable Madman. That's pretty awesome. Fortune favor you. I really hope it doesn't. Please no Earthbone. Please, 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 please. Like a little kid begging. Please, 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 please. After the match I just endured, I need a fun win. I need something to bring me back. Make me feel alive. Okay, I'm glad that that got equipped to him, rather than him being able to throw that at me or something. Oh, perfect. 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 That's fine. It's okay. Okay, how much damage are we going to do? For anyone who's unaware, Ankano, he gives your actions breakthrough. We have the red year, which is going to deal 10 damage to each creature, so this will deal 8, plus 3 is 11, plus 3 is 14, plus 7 is 21. We have to hit with Ankano. Perfect. Okay. Good game. I'm going to hit with this just to be... Oh, please. Oh, God. Okay. Whew, I thought that was going to be like the... I just need this win, man. I thought that was going to be the Prophecy mute card. Suppress. GG. Oh, my God. That was... was a close one. Okay, up against X Stay Puffed X. Probably the best name I've seen in a little while. They're on Monk. We've got the Mythic Dawn card back, and they are on a 52 card deck. We're going to want some early stuff to be able to counter this. I don't hate Snake Tooth Necklace, but it's not my favorite. Okay. Siege. Here's the problem with early Siege. Early Red Year I like because it dictates how the game is going to go. It tells you that by turn 10 you should be ready to nuke the board. Siege it's a really good card, but it's completely random. So it could pull something extremely unuseful. There's a word for that, Dareloth. It's called useless. It could pull something extremely useless when we play it. Unlike the Red Year, where it's a guaranteed effect, where we know what it's going to do every time. Dora, that. Improvised Weapon, I actually will play because it saves this, and it buffs this up to a 4/4. So, not my favorite use of Improvised Weapon, but it's a use for sure that we are going to get some value out of, and it caused him to expend some resources, which I always like to have that added bonus. Bruma Profiteer is going to team up with Aldora, or team up on Aldora with the 5th Legion Trainer. These two also, like, name a more iconic duo than the Bruma Profiteer and the 5th Legion Trainer. I don't think you can. Do I want to waste a Lightning Bolt early? Yes. Yes, I do. We drew a creature already, so that's the easiest one down to draw. If we get Aldora with Siege of Stros Makai, that's a super fun combo because it'll insta-proc her effect, which, for those who don't know, when a friendly treasure hunter finds something, summon Skywag or give Skywag +1/+1, and if you find a creature item and support and action as Aldora, then she gains 6/6. Now, it's not looking too good for Aldora the Daring here. Not looking too good at all. But we are leaps and bounds ahead of our opponent in terms of sheer development of our board state. He probably hits face here. Okay. Running the Legion shield. Take note of that.
By your command.
Kavach guard. So we want to kill this. He's played out his whole hand already, which is pretty good for us to see. I'll play the Daggerfall Mage over here. All cards that he plays in the future, I would imagine, are going to go in the field. Never mind. Some people don't like to play in the field lane. It's like they have an allergy to it or something. That's okay. I would have played in the field lane there simply because the shadow lane is getting a little bit claustrophobic for him. And I really don't want to hit him, actually. Really, really don't want to do that. Monk Dex, man, he is just committing to this. Okay. Well, there's Mordecai. Now when I kill this, it's not going to do anything. So we'll do that. Gain some health. Oh, I guess it did do a little bit of something, didn't it? We'll throw down our unstable madman in the field lane. And I'm hoping that he'll play something in the field lane eventually, but if Stay Puffed just wants to stay in the shadow lane all game, I guess that's his prerogative. Okay, before I go any further, I would like to either get the Grummite down or get the Drez Renegade down. I think Drez Renegade, Queen Baron Zaya is a good play here, because it protects this lane, and it protects this lane from him moving out of the way. And with him only drawing one card per turn, that's going to be extremely useful. If this is a Javelin, we are actually in trouble, but it doesn't look like it is. So he attacks us to gain some health rather than me just killing him flat out. And now I think we're good to start hitting him. I could play Siege now, but I'm going to do something first. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to play the Grummite, because this could be an action in his hand. It wasn't, but it's fun to check. And so we actually have lethal without Siege. Okay, thankfully, it looks like we're actually going to beat a monk deck for once on this channel. Yeah, I mean, oh, I do want to play Thorana Siege, but I don't want to waste my opponent's time, so we'll just go for it. That was a pretty quick and easy match, though. I'm glad that I'm glad that's over with. Okay, we're up against Dr. Guess, the Resplendent. They're on Guildsworn with the Mythic Dawn card back. Always a little bit worrying to see that. They are on 75 cards, though. I think with Set's Masterwork, these two cards aren't bad to have, but this is likely Invade, so we're going to throw those back. And these are way better to have. Way, way better to have. So, with Set's Masterwork... Oh, another early Siege. Okay, now the reason that I owed at that is because we have Set's Masterwork, so that's going to make that a little bit easier to get down. Now, Corner Club. Yes. I'm going to get rid of the Dishnik-Yal Archer. The reason I'm laying this down so early, well, that's the reason I played it, is because it's so early, we can afford to get rid of that. And then getting Set's Masterwork down should set us up pretty easily. I wanted to play this early because he doesn't have access to Lightning Bolt yet, and he doesn't have the ring. So on the turn that I played Gambler, there was... Oh, that sucks. On the turn that I played Gambler, there was no way that he could have gotten rid of it, really, in his colors. Like, if I was playing against Purple, that would have been a little bit more risky, because Purple has access to Suppress and Mute and all that fun stuff. But he, of course, did not have that luxury. I'm going to use the ring, get out a Cliff Racer, and I'm going to hit him. Okay, he gets a Prophecy. Probably... Okay. So he's going to kill that and then keep this one shackled. I feel like in assuming that this was invade, I may have screwed up my early game here.
Preparations have been made.
Because it looks like this is just some sort of expertise type list, which I totally support that. I think that's awesome. We'll play... There's probably better targets for Rapid Shot. I'll play the Zivali Warlord here. But although I do want to use all my Magicka, so we might as well. Typically, that order should be reversed, where you draw your card and then you play something. But it's not a general, or it's more of a general rule. It's not like a concrete rule of Legends. It depends on the circumstance. Okay, we're getting him to use a Lightning Bolt, which is good. And now he probably doesn't have a card to play, which we also like to see. He does know that we're on Singleton, though, so he's going to be expecting a siege at some point. With Iren, what does he get back? Lightning Bolt? Yep. Okay, we are... One thing that's cool about Aldora is the first turn, she's always going to draw something. Okay. Play the Grummite, right? Potentially get rid of the Lightning Bolt. We get rid of Immolating Blast, though, which is cool. It's good for us. Now, what I'm anticipating is maybe he swings in with Iren, then Lightning Bolts this to take care of it. He's also running... No! I feel like that happened to me in my last video on Singleton. I think that actually did happen to me on my last Singleton video. Wow. That's crazy. He's not using Lightning Bolt yet. There's no button on here. That's what I was searching for. Well, now, shout out to you if you just heard my neck crack there. Now, what do we do? I don't want to expend too many of my cards dealing with just 7 damage. Plus he's got this Lightning Bolt. I mean, I don't quite know what to do. Ascended Sleeper is going to get no value. I'm just going to implore him.
Stendarr, give me strength.
Nothing much to be done here. Honestly, though, that's what I get. That is what I get for playing Grummite, because that card is pretty annoying. So, okay, he's getting another Bruma down. So he himself, I guess we knew that he wasn't Singleton already, but just in case you needed more proof, he is not Singleton. I'm gonna do this play. Get a little bit of life gain. Proc onto our Territorial Viper. Both of these are out of Lightning Bolt range, so he's going to have to put in a little bit of extra work if he wants to kill them. That's quite annoying. I do really like that he's got this premium Grummite, though. It's giving big Danny DeVito vibes. So probably Spoils of War. First we'll do Drive Mad. Again, probably should have done Spoils of War first, but whatever. We can play Tazcad and kill his Mirak. We're pretty equal in this game. He's probably recognizing that Piercing Twilight is not good against my deck. So yeah. Okay, you guys want to see something cool? Do Tazcad. Boom. Dark Rebirth. Tazcad. You just got Tazcad. Did. Tazcazed. Hopefully he doesn't have anything. Okay, that's fine. He doesn't have any more steel effects in his hand anyway. Otherwise he probably would have stolen it. Really looking at this lightning bolt though. I'm hoping that he'll use that soon. Okay, and he did. Perfect. Thieves Guild Recruit. Slime Marshblade. And False Incarnate. We'll see what he does against these. Kind of splitting my lanes a little bit evenly. Did he do the draw 2 cards? Okay, he did destroy a creature, which I am way happier about, because that False Incarnate meant nothing to me. I'm also okay with that. Very okay with that. I can steal his Grummite now, or I could steal back my Blighted Werebat. Would that be funny? I think that might be kind of funny. I might take that as well. There is a case to be made for a lot of things here. I'm going to take his Mirak. That seems like the strongest play here. Take his Mirak. I wish that I could pull something, like, I wish I could grab my Siege back, but we're kind of long past that point. Okay, I was hoping that I'd be able to bump him back into my hand, but apparently not. Oh, and I just drew the Fear Totem. So sad. I'll hit him. Why not? Make our cards even. I like a fair fight.
We must protect our strong.
Okay, he's just using that for poke damage, which I think is hilarious. Play the Red Mountain. He is very reluctant to play anything, so my plan... I'm just going to play a Vicious... No, yeah, I'll play a Vicious Drag, because I've got Fear Totem to bump that back, and it might surprise him. Okay, if he hits me, we'll drop down to 13, get Dagoth. Cool. I think that's... It's not game, but it's very close. It's very, very close. Yeah. I think what I'd like to do most here is probably... I'm worried about Dawn's Wrath. Probably Mirak here. Steal this. This is going to force him, if he is running the Red Year, to use it now. So there's that. And then I'm going to Fear Totem... What do I use Fear Totem on? Mirak? Mirak's going to go down... He's a 9 now. He's going to go down to a 6. Can't really be used in tandem with anything, though. I think we'll play the loot on my boy here. We'll kill this. Just get it out of the way. This does seem like the kind of enlightened person to be running a copy of the Red Year. Okay, Ice Storm. That's pretty good. Reverberating Strike. Actually very not useful against our deck. This was a pretty good match, though. Very even, very steady pace, but Dagoth is actually going to bring home the win for us. So, very good game, Dr. Guess. I'm sorry that I thought you were playing Invade, but I don't think you can blame me given your colors and card back. Okay, we're up against AA Castangue, or Castangue or Castangue. They are the Blood Magic Lord. They are on Hlalu. And I don't need a brilliant experiment this early, I think. Dismantle's decent. So, you guys know how in America we have this thing called Black Friday. I don't know if it's in other countries or anything like that, but Black Friday is the Friday after Thanksgiving. There's like tons of sales around the nation because Christmas is the holiday right after Thanksgiving for us. And during that sale every year, I usually go on Bethesda's store just to see if there's like, I don't know, anything worth buying or anything that I'm interested in. And they were selling this Daedric dagger replica for like $3,000. It was insane. I don't know. I don't know anyone who has the money to buy one of those, but it looked cool. They were like custom made, every single one of them, by like a professional blacksmith, and I guess that's why they were so expensive. So it's cool, but I don't have the type of money for that. Not at all. Reachman Shaman. No. I'll let Aldora live, because that that match with the Ald Valathi assassin, man, that thing sucked. Could not get to it, and I hate having a rally creature like that. Especially such a... I was kind of worried that would happen. Especially such a low damage rally creature, though.
The treasure will be ours.
Like, because it can get more rallies off without breaking your runes. I'll use the loot, because it keeps this alive. I'll get an elusive schemer out.
Go get them, Skyward.
Red Mountain is pretty damn good, if we can take the time to play a support. We're going to be down 10 health,
The treasure will be ours.
so that's something to keep in mind. We do have the snake tooth necklace. Deciding on a lane to put whatever he has down. He drew, so you can check on Aldora and you can see what she drew. But I have not been paying attention, so I don't know which one came first. Okay, Mordecai, very good to see. I think we'll just kill these, and I'll get Mordecai down. I'd like to be able to get the Red Mountain down, but again, not really a whole lot of good opportunities to do that have been presented so far. Bandari is gone. Ran away into his deck. Okay, he's not going to do anything. So I think now, probably a good time to establish this, right? Get a Reachman Shaman down. I would like to be able to pop Mordecai back into my hand, or resummon him or something, just to get full runes again. Ravenous Hunger. Pretty okay to see, actually. Our Mordecai is going to become a 6/5, so maybe his best thing would be to hit it with Skywag, but that's not really something that he seemed to be concerned about. Do that, and I will hit him like so. I will play Mechanar, I think. It's a decent idea here, and we're going to use the 5/10 Blighted Werebat. That seems like a great card to be playing, especially since it's discounted now to being a 3. Okay, he does crash into my Mordecai. We'll see what he comes up with here. But I love Dagoth, guys. I think Dagoth... Ooh, wow, nice. I think Dagoth is so fun. There's so many little things in Dagoth to mess around with. Do college. I think I will do college. It just, there's a lot of one-cost actions that could help here. Fabricate doesn't really help, does it? We'll see what we can build with that, I suppose. Fabricate. Take the 8. Don't get drain on it, though. I'm taking the 8 because it's going to get bumped down to a 5. Or, sorry, a 6. Yeah. So this is Slay +1/+1. I'm going to crash into it. Playing a 5/10 against an 8/4. Definite way that you know you're playing Dagoth. Please no Javelin. Okay, rapid shot, then finish off, I'm guessing. Or leaf lurker. Oh, no. Okay.
You can tell them you
Cool. So the custom fabricant will go down next, I think. Depending on what goes on. Haunted Manor. Very good to establish that. He is going to give me 2 extra cards, though, that I'm not going to overdraw. I'm actually thinking, ooh, Belligerent Giant is pretty good. We're actually at a point where we might overdraw now, so we need to be careful. Huh. Getting... how many cards do I have? 10. Okay, I could get my own Aldora down. Do Aldora the Daring. I do really like Ascended Sleeper here. Let me see what I get. I think it's stand... Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I had to clear 1 card out from my inventory in order to play that. And then we'll just throw the Slinking Jackal over here. So that's pretty good. In fact, that's very good. So it discounts all of our stuff. We remove the threat. Haunted Manor is going to be annoying to have on the board, but it's not the end of the world. We've got Dismantle and Belligerent Giant to deal with that in due time.
Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
Who's there? Halt, I say.
You know what I would really like to see is this guy running Singleton. I'd like to see some Singleton on Singleton action. Although I would also really like to see, honestly, I'd like to see my Siege of Stros Makai at some point, because I feel like I haven't really been able to play it. Oh, and Vicious Drag. I think that's better here. I'll use the College. We get Mummify. Ooh, Swift Strike I think I like more. And I'll play down the Orb. I will play the Orb. We'll draw something. We draw Mulamnir. Nice. 7 cost Mulamnir. 6 cost Mulamnir. Really glad we got to at least use one of our Singleton cards, though. Always happy when that happens. So Swift Strike with less power than Mulamnir's health. Swift Strike will not do anything here to really help us. Sorry, Mulamnir will not do a lot to get rid of this, is what I meant to say. But we can clear off the threats with his Mulamnir. Let's see what else we pull. Monk Strike. Wow. I mean, that could be pretty good. I could Monk Strike this over. It would deal 9 damage. Yeah, wait. Yeah. Monk Strike. Right? Boom. Boom. GG. See, when you use monk cards, it's just easy mode. Okay, we are up against a Cabriot Pixie. Cabriot Pixie is the fire starter. They are on Empire with the Mythic Dawn card back, and they're on a 75 card deck. We're going to throw back our 2 7s, and we're going to get a 9 and an 8. Okay. I guess that limits the amount of 9s and 8s we can draw later. I'll have to look on the bright side of that. But that's pretty unfortunate to see, so we're going to have to top deck some stuff. Top decking Rapid Shot is okay. If he plays a Blood Pact Messenger, I know what I'm going to do. Wow. Do I play the... I don't even think I play anything. I think we just wait.
Stendar, give me strength.
Stendar is going to have to help out on this one.
I do not fear.
Fighters Guild Recruit, I'm glad that I waited because he probably would have played that Shadow Lane. And now it's looking like we at least have kind of a curve, you know? 2 on turn 3, and we play False Incarnate on turn 4. We're doing things.
No man can deny
Martin
destiny.
Septim. That's rough. That is very rough.
What help
Play the
do
False
you have
Incarnate.
from
Hopefully he doesn't have a Javelin. If he does, though, he won't be getting any Martin value because that will be all of his Magicka. That sucks. Truly. Now he's going to go up to 7 Magicka. Green Pact makes sense here. Do a Rapid Shot on Martin first. Zivili Warlord's pretty good.
What did you expect?
I'll do that. It keeps my False Incarnate safe. Oh, he's at 8. That's right, because it adds 1 Magicka every turn, up until turn 12. So, Martin, for anyone who doesn't know... Ooh, okay. So Martin Septim, at the start of your turn, gain all unspent Magicka from your last turn. When you have 30 or more Magicka, Martin Septim changes into a 30/30 Avatar of Akadash. So he literally gains 30 health and 30 damage. It's a really fun card. We have got some stuff to clean up, though. I would love to Thorana in Lightning Bolts, but we don't have the luxury of doing that because he's going to get up to 11 Magicka soon. So we actually Lightning Bolt this. Oh, no we don't. Zivili Warlord has 3 attack, not 3 Magicka cost. Oops. I thought this was going to be a 3. I could play it, improvised weapon, charge into Martin, kill him. That was a big oopsie, if ever there were. There's a Spine of Elder's Blood to increase his Magicka. Not looking great.
We make our stand for Cyrodiil.
Although Grumite could be good. But we are just going to get rid of this now. So if he's on dragons, Grumite will be good, because we can get rid of his dragons. He does seem to be on something very Magicka heavy, though. So I think his plan might have been to get Martin up to a high cost. Nope, never mind. Never mind. It's more dragons. Who would have thought? I guess Dushnik against this. Then Cliff Racer, but it really gets to a point because dragons have such high health and damage, except for Tiny Dragon, which in and of itself is a very good card. Dragons have such high health and damage, though, that usually when one goes down, even like the Revered Dragon that I faced against earlier, like a 4/4 for 4 with guard, not a bad stat line at all. And then that's happening. That is happening. So he's getting his Alduin in the discard pile. Great band name. I can potentially steal some of those if I play Laneth. But the problem with that... it's so stupid. The problem with that is simply the fact that he's probably got Reanimate next turn, so it's like... Actually, Grumite can stop that. There we go. Cool. So, hopefully he doesn't have another Reanimate in his hand. Okay. So not only does he have an Alduin and a Parthenax on deck, and he can pull... What is this? A non-unique dragon of your choice from your deck. So you can pull any dragon that he wants. he can he can potentially oh man, I don't even know what to say. He can potentially get any of those from his discard pile that he wants. We're going to have to do the red year. I would love to play with Siege, but I have not had the opportunity yet today to play with Siege. I think in the first 2 matches that I recorded yesterday, there were a couple Siege games, but not today. It's not been possible. Yeah, and then here's the thing. When I kill these skeletal dragons, draw another random creature from your discard pile, I almost guarantee it's going to be Alduin or Parthenax. Or both. Yeah, we have to play the red year on this, though. So, no way. It's the only way to survive. I'm not happy about it, but... Martin Septum and Parthenax. So cool. So fun to play against. And so balanced. Nothing's possibly wrong with this game. I think it's actually perfect the way that it is. I think Parthenax shouldn't be unique. I think he should you should throw 3 of them in every deck because he's so balanced.
Lead me into battle.
Okay, Fell the Mighty would make me chortle, make me slightly exhale out of my nose from laughter. His Parthenax alone can one-shot me. Dagoth, well, I wish that Dagoth, a literal god, could kill him, but I'll just throw him down because his voice line's cool. Get rid of his Viper and his Fighters Guild Recruit. We, of course, had to block because he has 24 damage in the Shadow Lane there, so even with the health gain, would not have helped. Leaf Lurker or the other one could kill that. Territorial Viper, that also works. It's not Fell the Mighty. What card am I thinking of? Leaf Lurker or Finish Off?
I smell blood on the
Pure Blood.
What are we going after?
Spirit Knife. And that. Well, that's all she wrote, I think. Gray Fox. If I pull his Alduin, which is a 4-cost in his discard pile, it will become a... do I even have a dragon in my deck? It'll be a 20 cost in my hand, so not possible. Yep, not possible. And he's still got an Alduin and a Parthenax in his deck, so let's see if we can pull either of them. We cannot. We get this, whatever it is. Yeah, it's just, it's dragons. You can hope and pray that, I'm going to kill myself with this. You can hope and pray that you win against it, but you likely won't. All right, we're up against Basilge. Basilage. Something like that. This starting hand is not good. Can't be worse than the one we got previously, though, can it? That's not too bad. I really just want to play Siege. That'd be really great. Because what's been happening is that it either gets removed, which was unfortunate, or the game will be going so well that by the time I draw it or get to turn 10, it's no longer needed. Play the Unstable Madman there. We have Crushing Blow and Ward Crafter, so we can hopefully get rid of this. Imbued Minotaur is not cool. Not cool at all. Play a Ward Crafter here because I have Underworld Vigilante for the next thing that he puts in the Shadow Lane. And he's going to drop me to 21 probably, but we'll at least be able to... Oh. Never mind. Drops me to 23 with that breakthrough, though. Let's play Daggerfall Shadow Lane. We've got the Underworld Vigilante, so that's cool.
So many beautiful things.
Okay, Shivering Apothecary. Pretty good card. Pretty good card. Can't complain.
Your blood will spill.
I'll throw Aldora over here, and we don't really have a follow-up play for that. Actually, might be. I'm gonna play Fresh Start instead. Yeah, I think that was better. Hopefully he can't break one of my runes. If he can, we'll overdraw, and knowing my luck, it will be Siege of Stros Mackay that we overdraw. But we'll see what Basilich does. Wants to play 7 Magicka of things.
You can tell them you thought of it.
Okay, he does not break my rune though, so that's good. It just feels like Fell the Mighty Crushing Blow is a lot for so little. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Doesn't feel quite right. But what other play do I have? I guess I could hit him, Blood Crazed Daedroth, but that's just going to draw me more cards. I do need to get stuff out of my hand as well. We'll do Crushing Blow. I will get the Tome, and then I'll play Fell the Mighty. And so we're still at 9 cards. We do have an abundance of cards. Mordecai could be good to just get down now.
I'll take him all myself if I have to.
Interesting. Very interesting. Well, how about we play this? We'll do Aldora the Daring, the Reachman Shaman. Honestly, I'm just going to play the Blood Crazed as well because I don't want to draw. I want to have cards. I know he's going to equip this to something soon, and so we're going to have to be prepared for breaking more runes. So I'm expecting more cards in my hand on this turn, and I want to get rid of stuff from my hand. He's going to play Feed because he runs that. We will be able... Oh, he's going to get that guard. Oh, he's going to give that guard. Okay. Well, we are able to kill this now. And I think we'll do Tome. Shadowmere is pretty cool. Tome. I'll hit him even. Mordecai. Close call. He knows we're on Singleton now. We've got options for wherever he puts this heavy battle axe, namely Spirit Knife. But we also have Underworld Vigilante and Cliff Racer to charge its stuff. Crusader's Assault on this, maybe? Yep. It draws like 3 cards from that. I'm thinking Cliff Racer and Underworld Vigilante. It's a lot of stuff coming at him all at once. Like that. I actually should have swung in a different order there, because Cliff Racer now has a little bit more damage than he should. I think we do have a better board than he does now. Both of those are absolute menaces to have down. Cool. Play that. Charge into him. I'm actually going to play Mechanar. Oh. Jesus. I mean, it makes sense to take the Doggy Rot Mystic. A 13-6 for 5. And then just in an effort to get stuff down. Well, maybe that's not a good idea. I'll play Ungolem over here. Yeah, actually, I'll play Ungolem, Shadowmere, and I'd like to Shadow Shift this over so he can't kill his Zealot. And we've got an Abner Tharm, which could be used on Mechanar, maybe. He's gonna Javelin me. It's fine. And he's dismantling. Disconnected for a second up top there, but that could have just been internet. I mean, it's totally not hopeless for him, though. He can deal 9 damage to me right now. But it is a little bit dubious for him. So I understand that. I'm going to see what he does. Actually, oh, double heavy battle axe plus a charge creature could be bad. But you know what? How often do you get to play a 13-6? So I'm going to play that down. If we lose this one, it's because I made the wrong choice. I should have probably played Mordecai. He got Dagoth off of his Moonmoth. Wow. Okay. Do I have a way to get rid of Dagoth? Not a good one. That's nuts. Nice. If I'd kept my Shadowmere in my hand, maybe. Okay. Well, I do have the Red Urn. That is so insane. I can Spirit Knife it and then kill it. Improvised weapon will deal... It'll do breakthrough damage. It'll actually deal quite a bit. Do that, and now I'm going to get Mordecai down. Now I'm very scared. You know what? I've heard of that happening before. Maybe it's even happened to me. I played a lot of this game, so it's hard to remember, but that is pretty awesome. Okay. He can deal... I think he's got me. Well, no, he can't play the double heavy battle axe anymore. So he might have messed up a little bit here, because Dwarven Armaments, if he doesn't kill both of these, is lethal. Looks like he's going to kill both of them, though. Maybe. Ooh. Now he needs to play guard. He needs to make this a guard. Yep. Okay, good call. Good call. I think we're going to hit him. Then... Dark Rebirth. No, Abner. Yeah. Abner. Onto you. Armaments. Boom. We're up to 16 health now, so we've been able to make a pretty decent comeback, but that was that was pretty cool that he got Dig out there. Cannot lie. Does he have enough potential to kill me? Can equip a 2/2. Get up to quite a bit. Steel Scimitar kills me? No. It's close. Dismantles me. Gets guard. Yeah, man, I mean, that's tough. That is tough. We're going to be able to equip the Dragon Priest mask onto him. Good game. Get an item of our own, but that was a really, really close match. GG. Can't believe he got Dagoth. That is wild. Well, guys, that's going to call it for the deck. My footage actually stopped recording, so there were, I think, 2 other decks that I played. I played against an item battle mage and I lost, and I played against uh, like a scout deck and I lost to that as well. So you're not missing a whole lot. But my footage did cut off, so I'm recording this after editing the video. So it's about 2 hours long, and I cut out about 30 to 40 minutes of content from it because I played against a lot of decks that just either they'd kill me super quick or I would kill them super quick, and it wasn't super entertaining. Anyway, that's the deck. Hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to play on your own. Results may vary. So thank you guys for stopping by as always, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.